That is brilliant.
Listen, last night the shooter called, took a shot at me, hit my beer.
Why didn't you call it in?
I got another beer. He said something. We take some of the money out of your money market fund. We can buy one of these and use it as a rental. I hear conversions can be a great investment. Condos. Jesus. I mean, Jesus. I'm glad you did.
This is one of my favorite tropes where they take a still from the first movie because the actor wouldn't come back for the sequel and put it in a frame. Or just any movie where they use like a clearly not a real photograph. Like, look at that. Who would take that picture? Why is that the only picture he has of the three of them together? It's a still from the first film, not even a still that makes sense. Did they have no on-set photography in the first movie? Madness. And they're expecting me to just buy that it's just by his bedside. That's the only picture he has of his dog and his dead wife and him together. A clear still from the first movie. Baffling that they would do that, but amazing nonetheless. I like it. It's K-911. Now, but look at this. Look, it's there on the table. So let's watch this again. I want to look at this picture again because I just was looking back at this and I don't even think it's a still from the first movie. I think it's like a still from the first movie, like badly photoshopped. That doesn't even look like a real still from the first movie. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this photo. I'm fascinated by it. But he definitely puts it back on his bedside table. And then when we cut to the morning, it's downstairs on the table, which is just creepy and weird. So we fade through the morning. Photo is still on his bedside table. Now we cut inside the house and boom, there's the photo. There's the photo. That's so weird. So did Belushi come downstairs while she slept on the couch to put the photo back there? And why? What nefarious plan is that? Why would anyone do that? And why would a film only have one photo that the set dresser moved to another place? I don't... Like the set dresser was just like, well, we just have the one picture. Or does Dooley have two pictures? Because it's the only picture he has, remember? So maybe he has it twice in two different rooms. What's going on? So I want to show you this sequence in K-911 because it's sheer genius. So we have a shootout in a police station, right? 10th shootout. Our hero, Jim Belushi, has got a race to the police station. But however, there's been a whole long running gag in the whole movie about him getting tickets on his car and his car getting beaten up. And here, the ticket woman has clamped his beaten up piece of junk, doesn't run anymore car. So, by the way, his girlfriend at the moment is being held hostage in a police station. There's gunfire going on. And Belushi's doing a little bit of comedy business here with the little parking meter truck. So then we go back to the action shootout, right? So this is tense. This is dramatic. This is action. This is scary. Then Belushi he's got to put in another bit of comic business because it's Belushi. He's got to be a comic genius. So, shooting, dramatic. Now, Belushi, do something comedic with a windscreen wiper. What was that? I mean, it's genius. It's comedic genius. But what was that with a windscreen wiper? A little bit of comic business just thrown in while his girlfriend's being held hostage by a gun. Oh, that's the skater. I mean, does Belushi just think this stuff up on the spot or what? Or did someone write that down? There is a skater in front of Belushi, comic business. Or did just Belushi pull that out of thin air? I want to know. These are the things I want to know. K-911 deserves a special Blu-ray edition that answers these burning questions that I have about this amazing film. Oh, the windscreen wiper section. That was genius. So this is how you make a great sequel ending, okay? So all the way through the movie, they've been talking about how Belushi and the dog Jerry Lee are over the hill. They're old. They can't do it anymore. They can't hack it anymore. Also, all the way through the movie, Belushi can't handle the fact that Jerry Lee is getting older and keeps trying to get Jerry Lee to be his old self. And Jerry Lee will not jump. He keeps trying to get Jerry Lee to jump, just like they did in the first movie. Like in the first movie, the jumping across the roof scene is the one scene everyone remembers, right? So it's like Jerry Lee, to prove himself, has to jump, right? So that this whole thing is tied not only to this sequel, not only to the idea of dogs getting older and owners not being able to handle it, but also tying it back to the first film. This is sheer genius writing. And will Jerry Lee jump? Just watch how the director invokes the first movie. The slow-mo, the turnaround, the running to the camera. Yeah, go Jerry Lee! Boom! That's how you write a sequel ending. I mean, look at that. In this one, Jerry Lee comes through and Belushi is shot. In the first one, Belushi comes through and Jerry Lee is shot. There's jumping, there's proving yourself, there's getting over old age, there's getting the bad guy. It's all tied in. It's just beautiful. And then a little bit of comic business from Belushi as we pat out a camera. Textbook. So the question I have for everyone who's watched this far, do we think that then the further redoing of the hospital scene from episode 1, from the first film, episode 1 of the K-9 Saga, but they redo, but obviously in reverse, the pretending to be dead thing from the first movie, only it's Dooley fucking with his dog, like making his dog think he's dead. The genius of the K-9 Saga. I can't wait to watch K-9 PI, the conclusion of the epic trilogy. God, I love these movies. Like, not even ironically, I just absolutely love these movies. Belushi and a dog. Is there anything better?